Howdy everyone, welcome back to Junktojems. Well, I was trying to get a video out for you today, but it just couldn't happen. You know, we got all that rain last night, so everything got pretty soft. But I thought maybe I'd come over here and show you a few little things that I did get done, and you'll be able to see the details of it in the video. So, a bunch of you left comments about the welding job on the backhoe, and you know, how am I going to move a trailer with the hitch up there on the top? Well, the intention wasn't to move a whole lot with that. So just so you know, I did have another little secret weapon there that hooked to the bottom of the bucket to help move the trailers with. It was another hitch that bolts onto the bottom. The top was mainly for the hooks and for the D-rings and stuff like that. Although I will use that top part of that with the hitch on it for some other things. But let me show you a little bit of what we did today. So, who can tell me in the comments what used to be right here? See if you can tell me in the comments. No, I can't show you over there. Yeah, I can. So, yes, it moved it. So, Brett and Maverick over here just showed up, brought me some blocks. So I'll be able to move the air compressor and all that stuff, and I'm hoping to be able to get it inside the shop here soon. That's the next plan, at least for now anyway. But I got all this dirt over here, so I'm going to be spreading this dirt out with tow truck. I still got to get a few more bucketfuls right in here to basically to dry all this area up right here. And then I'm going to be working on the shop. And that's the plan here. Start getting in here and start moving stuff around in here. So I know you can't hardly, oh, you can see in here. Yeah, a lot of this is all back to good stuff over here. So we'll be moving some of their stuff around to make us some more room in here. And we want to be able to cut a hole over there. Right over there. We're going to cut a hole right there so that we can get the tow truck in here and be able to get him out of the weather, and also be able to set tools up and what have you like that. That's the plan. And also I need to get some lights in here and some other things like that. So I'll be hooking up a solar light and some other things in here so that I can see. So I figured with the metal I got right there, all this, the extra, what some would call junk, I call gem, I'll be getting that done. Also got some trees over here. We got a bunch of those knocked down. You'll be seeing some of that here soon. I know I'm spilling all the beans on y'all, showing you too much right now, but that's all right. That's part of it, So we did get all that. So anyway, got some blocks for the lift to move over here. I'm gonna get the air tanks in here so I can set my compressor up in here, and then I'll start. I got to get some more PEX so that I can run some air lines out here, because I would really like to have air out here where well, I guess eventually Bertha's going to be parking over here, along with all the other equipment and everything out here, because I really want to make all of this area out here just, real pretty and real nice. As it stands right now with the way the dirt is around here, and over here, I can't put anything over here because of the mud. So I've got to build all of this up. And as you can see, just over time, erosion is just taking over, and the dirt is sunk down. So it is what it is. It'll be getting there soon. I got some more dirt piled up in here in the pergola. See if I can get you in here so you can see that. Got to get you in the shade. So I got some more dirt piled up here to be bringing this up a little more. And slowly but surely, y'all. Figure just take advantage of every dry day I get for now, and do as much as I can. Now the pond, we got 0.2 inches of rain last night, but about 3 o'clock this morning, it woke me up because it was storming hard, that rain was coming down hard. Even though it didn't last very long, it was still coming down pretty hard. And let me show you the pond. So I did get that pumped out yesterday, you know, to where it was pretty dry. And you see where the water's been running down in there. So that's a good sign. That's a real good sign. Getting all that water to go in here instead of staying out here. And eventually that's going to be how it's all going to work, because it's all going to kind of slope this way to the pond. And to the, you know, so it'll filter out, and well, eventually that pond's going to be clear. Well, pretty clear anyway. Been doing a lot of research on how to make ponds clear and keep them naturally filtered with a small pump, which I'll be, you know, that'll all come in time, a little bit at a time. This summer, the main goal is to get the pond dug and get it all set up and start building my little waterfall and all that kind of stuff, and getting all the dirt moved around in here so everything stays dry next winter, as dry as possible, you know. So it is what it is. So anyway, that's what I got going on. And yes, the door and the window, you're gonna have to wait till I can recruit some more help to help me move that window, because, you know, obviously I can't lift it myself. And the door part, I've been having an issue trying to find a doorknob that matches, that goes with the holes on the door. That is not a standard, like it doesn't have the 2 1/4 inch hole or 2 1/8 inch hole in it, right? So even though I probably could cut one, but then I've been leaving a bunch of holes in the door, and that just ain't cool. Yeah, I can't do that. So I'm trying to find that doorknob that fits, that'll fit and cover all the holes on the door, so it'll look decent without leaving holes and without having to patch a bunch of stuff up and make it look, you know, however. You know, I'm not into that. But I will find one. I'd like to get some kind of security on it, you know what I mean? So it's not just sitting out there. But I do have to get some stuff put up before this rain comes in. I'm feeling drops right now. That's crazy. It wasn't even supposed to rain. Not supposed to rain till Wednesday. So I was hoping we'd have a nice clear day tomorrow and dry some more of this out. But I don't know if we're going to get that or not. There's just a few sprinkles right here, but it's still sprinkles. Still rain. Not that it's getting anything wet, but you can see like a drop here and there flying down and flying around. But yeah, I got to get some stuff ready. So I am going to be going over to Brett's tomorrow and seeing what I can get done over there to help him out a little bit before the big rain comes. He's got a few issues with this last rain that kind of making some water settle up in spots, and he wants to get some of the brush pulled out so he can start burning again. Now that they've lifted the burn ban, we definitely want to get some of that moving. And then give it another week, 10 days for everything to dry back out after 3 days of rain. So we'll see how that goes. Oh man, but it's nice, beautiful out here. It's about 82 degrees. Doing all that over there earlier today, I was sweating. It had me sweating pretty good, which is a good sign, man. You know, I'd rather sweat than freeze, y'all. I don't know about anybody else, but I'd much rather sweat than freeze. As far as I know I'm going to change the subject on y'all here, but think about this. A little something for your brain to ponder on a little bit. You know, when I started this whole YouTube journey, my goal was obviously to be able to make money, stay home, and get rid of a lot of the stress in my world, you know. So, and also the majority of why I did this was thought maybe I could reach out and help people, and that was my main goal. Try to help as many people as possible, whether it just be an inspiration for the day or an inspiration for a lifetime, or teach somebody that you can do this. And yes, I know I've said this a bunch of times, that look at me, I'm 60 years old, and you know, I just wanted to change, so I stepped outside the box and made the change. A lot of it hasn't been comfortable, and a lot of it hasn't been easy, but it was worth it. It's been very gratifying. So if you're ever pondering something in your life, just step out of the box and do it. Take a chance. What's the worst gonna happen? You can be back where you started, or you know, you can be worse off for a short time and get right back up. You know, that's the worst that can happen. It's not that difficult. You figure if you got where you are once, there's no reason you can't get it back again. So why not take a chance? You only get to live this life once. So why not take the chance and step out there? Try something. Even if it's a little thing. You know, a wise man once said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. And I have to fully agree with that one. It's like, it's not that hard to do, you know? Yeah, well, I should say, it is hard to do to a point. It's called retraining the brain, you know? Keeping things simple, getting back to a simpler life, and get out of that rat race. You know, and there's a reason they call it the rat race. So, you know, it's like a bunch of little rats trying to run around chase a crumb, and everybody's trying to see who can get the most crumbs before it's over with. So is that, I don't know, to me that's not living. You know, that's surviving. And you know, and if you're out there working a job that you can't stand, then again, you're just surviving. Doesn't matter how much money you're making. Downsize all that, get rid of some of that crap and try something different, you know. Never know where it might take you. You never know who you might inspire you, or whose other life you might change. You know, not just changing your own, but you may touch somebody else out there that needs that little boost in life. You know, just like me. Look at me. You know, I decided just to give it all up and came out here and start over. And I think I've done pretty well so far. Yeah, there's been some super hard challenges. I ain't gonna lie. There's been a winter that, you know, we thought we were about to freeze to death and wondering how we were going to make it, you know, and how we were going to survive. And, you know, even this January and February, we were contemplating how we were going to get through it. And thanks to y'all, we are thriving. And it'll just do nothing but get better. I'm hoping my videos are getting better for y'all. And so keep going, you know. Hopefully my views will start coming back up and start making some more money to where I can thrive a little bit better. So, like I said, get out there, take that chance, y'all. Go do something different. You know, even if it's a little thing. And you'd be surprised how changing just a couple little things every day in your life can make a big difference somewhere down the road. And that's what it's all about, is making that change and making that difference. And again, if you're stuck in that dead-end job, get out. Stop doing it. You know, stop making your boss all the money. You know, go out there and make the money yourself. And I know there's some of you out there saying, well, I could never do YouTube. Well, I thought that same thing 2 years ago. I could never do YouTube. I could never sit and talk to a camera by myself, or, you know, or anything like that. And yeah, it's a challenge. Don't get me wrong, but you can do it. It can be done. You know, I believe that all of my life choices have led me to this point, and I'm grateful for that, for sure. I'm not hating it in no way, shape, or form. And you know, look where I'm at. Life is good. Yeah. Right now it's a disaster area out here, but you know what? It's going to be beautiful. I'm just going to keep tinkering with it. You know. The main thing right now is just solving all the water issues and getting things to dry out, and being able to start setting stuff up. You know, I was in Florida for that last place for 9 years, you know, before, you know, it was like 7 years before I even got the slab put out there and everything. But, you know, shoot, I finally got it, and then ended up just leaving it. So I figure here, I got a lot better shot at it, you know, so I can make this happen a lot faster than I did down there, especially with YouTube. You know, it's giving me this vehicle, so to speak, to make this happen. And I'm hoping I inspire somebody. I'm hoping I get to change somebody's life out of this deal and say, hey, you can too do it yourself, you know? You can do it too. Whatever it may be. Find something you love to do and be the boss. And that's what it's all about. You never know. So you might find 10,000 people that just love to watch what you're doing. You know, I never thought in a million years that I'd even find a couple hundred people that love to watch what I do. But, you know, evidently there's 10,600 and some of you that love to watch what I do. I wish you'd watch every day, but you know, it's all right. Obviously, you know, because the more views, the more income you make, and the faster things can move along. You know, because like, shoot, if I had the money, I'd have a bulldozer out here, and you know, and a bunch of materials out here, and I'd be going to town doing a lot more stuff. You know, be having rock brought in and dirt brought in and all that stuff, but I don't have that, so it is what it is. I'll keep tinkering along with what I got, and we'll make it happen. So, on that note, y'all, wake up every morning, get you some sticky notes. Wake up every morning, make a change in your life. You can do it. Doesn't matter if it's even a little bitty change, but change the brain, okay? That's all you got to do is retrain the brain. And I'm actually thinking about starting another channel where I cover topics on retraining the brain and how to go about that. So on that note, tell me what you think. Should I do it? And I'll just put out a couple videos a week of that, and maybe I can inspire some more people that way. But in the meantime, don't forget, like, subscribe, share. Tell all your friends, come see us at Junktojems, because you never know what kind of junk we're going to turn into a gem. All right, we'll see y'all soon. Love you guys.